Now, when I come to dashboard, you are going to see all of the courses that you are currently teaching, all right? So the dashboard will have published courses or unpublished courses. What are the difference? Unpublished courses mean students cannot interact in it, okay? This means it would be a sandbox that you can experiment in. It could be a course that you're given that you're building out before students interact with it before a term, etc. So if it does have student enrollments in it and it's unpublished, it cannot be seen, okay? So if you don't publish your sandbox, that's fine, all right? Students will never see it. Now up here, you can see I have my published course, all right? Students can interact in this. I can see the name of that course and any announcements that may happen in my institution, I can see up here as well. Now, anything that might be coming up, I can see up here, I will have a coming up and a to-do list up here for my coming up. Now, on my 3 dots, I can change the color of my course. This also affects what color my notifications are on my calendar. Again, this is an accessibility feature. I can click on that and change the color and hit apply, and that will take effect immediately. All right. Now, when you have multiple courses, you can drag and drop those courses to wherever that you want them to be. All right. You can see that I've got an announcement right here because this little megaphone is saying, hey, you've made one announcement. There's an announcement inside of that course, etc. So this is just where all of your courses live. Now, speaking of courses, the next icon down, courses, this little book. This is where I can go and I can see my published courses. If I went to all courses, all right, I would see a list of all my courses. Now, what the star is, the star means that I'm favoriting courses, all right? So you can see that it's just a little orange star right there. That means I'm going to move it onto my dashboard is what it is. If it's not already there, I'm going to move it on. If I unfavorite it, I just move it off. I'm not deleting the course. I'm just moving it off that dashboard. So I don't see it on the dashboard, so it doesn't clutter it up anymore. All right. So this is called favoriting and unfavoriting. Why would you want to do it? For example, when you get to January and the term changes, all right, you might have new courses you have to teach. You may not want this on your dashboard anymore because you're not teaching it anymore. Okay, so you could come to courses and just unclick that star and it would move off your dashboard. All right, again, you're not deleting the course, you're just moving that off of your dashboard up here. All right, so that's what your those little stars are for. All right, moving on down to calendar. Calendar, pretty nice feature. All right, it's in my top 5 of everything I know Canvas can do. It still remains in my top 5 features of Canvas, period. All right, I've got my week, my month, and agenda views, so I can change views if I want to. So there's my week, of course, my typical month, and then agenda. It would be like a list for my agenda. Over here, I have my calendars. Now, you can see that I've got one that says "and teacher." This shouldn't be your name, all right? This is a personal calendar. This is not connected to a course, so you can put whatever you want on this. You can put your dentist appointments, karate lessons for your personal children, whatever. Now, down below, you're going to see the calendars that are connected to your courses, all right? Now, notice it's got these colors. All right, remember back on dashboard, I said you could come into your dashboard and click these 3 dots and choose your color. Well, that connects to the calendar. Notice how my color here matches my color on my dashboard. All right. Now, if I decide that, I really don't want it to be that color after all, I can come to the 3 dots over here and change it again. All right. So whatever you need to do here as far as that is concerned. Now, you can turn off and turn on calendars just by clicking the square. So for example, if you're not going to use that personal calendar, you can click that square and turn it off and you won't see it anymore. If you want to use it, you click the square and turn it on. It's called enabling and disabling. So you can do that with all of your courses. You can enable course calendars and disable course calendars. You can have up to 10 calendars at a time inside of Canvas, okay? Now you can also feed it out. Now calendars won't feed into Canvas, but Canvas calendars will feed out. All right. Now, you can take this URL and you can feed it to iCal, Outlook, Google Calendar. So you can take that URL and connect your course calendar to your Outlook calendar or your whatever calendar you're using. You can use that to do the calendar feed. It's a one-way street. You cannot force calendars in. Okay, so if you're interested in that, there's that calendar feed. All right, now to make an event on a calendar, you would just double click, all right? And you don't have the scheduler feature turned on. So if that's something your admin is interested in to make study hours or where students can sign up for appointments. Now parents cannot sign up, it's only students. All right, that's something that would need to be enabled. It is not, I'm not going to make an assignment for a calendar. That is not a best practice. I am only going to make an event. All right, so let's say that school pictures are due. All right, so I'm going to say school pictures are due. And I can just say Ms. Blackwell's room, and right here, I have to be careful, all right? I have calendars that I can choose from. Now, I don't want it on my personal calendar because then students will never see it. I have to make sure that it's on my course calendar, all right? So now you can see that my color changed. I don't know if you saw it because I zoomed in. If I change it back, see how my color changes here at the top when I change calendars. All right, so I know that I am on this correct calendar. Can you have more than 10 created but only 10 enabled? Yes, you can. That would mean you have more than 10 courses. But you can turn on 10 calendars at a time. So here I am with my calendar, all right? And there's my events. And either I can be happy with this and submit it, or I can come down to more options. Now, when I come down to more options, I have the ability to put in details, right? So I can come up, and this is just a basic word processing feature inside Canvas called the Rich Content Editor, which we'll spend some time in as we go. I can come in and just say, all right, school pictures are due. And put whatever information I need to put. Now, the nice thing about this is I can put like a little video inside. All right, so this little play button right here, the 8th notes. I can make a little video. All right. And I can just come in and record. And you will have to allow. And you can make a little video right there in the calendar. So this is nice. You can just hit start recording and you can make some information about it and students can see it in their calendar. So nice feature inside of here. I'm going to X that out. You can put whatever information you want to put in here, and you can even insert, upload a picture if you wanted to, etc. All right. You can also upload a picture under the mountain and sun if you wanted to upload a picture there. Coming on down, I can also duplicate this. All right, so if I wanted to duplicate an event and make it a repeating event, I can come down and say duplicate. How often does this work? Does this happen? I can say it happens, let's say, every day or 4 times. And then say create. And there they are. So calendar's pretty awesome. It's just a really great feature. Now, in addition to this, let's say that you have a school holiday on Monday, you can drag and drop it, all right? So you can put it down if you're accepting them that Monday as well, you can just drag it and it just updates it, all right? Or if something were to happen, like school were to close and everything shifted, you can drag dates, all right? And it automatically updates, all right? So really nice feature. In addition to this, when you make an event, let's say we're going to do, oh, I don't know, open house. You can also, and it's hard to see, you can drag an event instead of duplicating an event. You can just drag it and make it longer. So you have 2 options, duplication or dragging it to extend it over multiple days. All right. So some nice features in there. I can give you some hands-on time with your calendar. All right.